Sup bros, so you want to filter all the dirt and shit out of your water, but you don't want to sacrifice a piece of your clothing to use as a filter. So, what can you do? You can make use of birch bark. It's not just useful for fire lighting, it's incredibly versatile in that you can craft containers, funnels and boxes out of it too. So, let's get cracking. I'm going to score this birch tree from here to here, all the way around. We don't need this much birch bark for what we're going to do, but it's better to take a bit more than you need, just in case a section of it tears or rips beyond salvage. If the bark is coming from a fresh living tree, then it'll be tough to tear off in one clean piece. So it's a good idea to batten your knife into the tree to get a nice deep cut. So do this all the way around the tree, creating a nice little cylinder of birch. And if you do this in the spring or summer, you'll probably tap deep enough to make the tree leak its sap. Birch sap is completely safe to drink and considered somewhat of a woodland delicacy. It contains the sugars glucose and fructose, minerals, potassium, magnesium, calcium, amino acids, citrulline, glutamine, asparagine. Good stuff. So fix yourself up a little something to drink. 'Cause why the fuck not? Once it's scored deeply all the way around, just make a slit right down the middle connecting the two horizontal parallel scores. Then, the hard part, just peel away all the bark and take your time with it. Any job worth doing is worth doing well. If you rush it, you could rip it. This whole process is indeed very damaging to the tree itself, so be a good little hippie and apologise to it afterwards. And there you go, that's the hard part over. Now all we need to do is just roll it into a funnel. Roll it inwards from the middle. Wrap it around, bada bing, bada boom, you've got yourself a funnel. Now we just need to keep it from unravelling. Split a stick down the middle to create a peg, then just slide it over the edges of the funnel, easy peasy. Or, if you want to be really fancy, take a piece of paracord or any synthetic material, your shoelace, polymers, melted shotgun shells, and expose them to the flame of a lighter, match, or the flames of your fire if you have one going. Melt it down into a gloopy glue and apply it to the bark. Compress it, let it solidify. Well played. This is a lot more fail-safe than the peg method, so you can drop and abuse the bark filter a lot more if you opt for this method. Now on to the easy part. Just got to find some grass, some charcoal and some sand to use as our 3-tier water filter. Having a layer of grass at the base of the funnel allows you to add more finer water filters on top of it, like the sand and the charcoal, so poke it all downwards into the base of the filter. Sand, that's easy. Just scrape a bit off the bottom of a creek bed. Charcoal. Any remains from previous fires can be crushed into dust, powder and granules, and it serves as a fine filter. And it also does a good job of absorbing various toxic compounds which may be lingering in the water. Could be from industrial waste, or maybe some toxic plant has leached its toxic compounds into the water source. That's bad times. Want to get rid of that. So there you go. A nice little water filter made out of natty materials. It will do a great job of filtering out all the wood, dirt, plant matter, fecal matter and all manner of nasties that linger in many water sources. If you really want to go next level, then make a stand for it. Pierce a few parallel holes through it, pop a stick through the holes, rest it on some wireframe sticks. Fucking genius. So there you go. A nice little water filter. Easily done. Peace bros.